Samantha always made sure her house was just right before the book club arrived. Candles flickered on the granite countertop, and the aroma of cinnamon rolls drifted through the open-concept living room. Tonight her nerves felt especially sharp, twined tight around the story she'd rehearsed for the detectives, the neighbors, even her husband, that someone out there had been watching them. The women gathered, laughter rising amid clinking glasses. Marla gossiped about a neighbor's new fence. Gina speculated on the recent late-night police cars. Sam smiled, nodding, her thoughts drifting. None of them noticed the weirdness in her smile, too steady, too pleased. Later, as they discussed the latest thriller, Samantha's hands shook just a little. She excused herself, retreated to the kitchen, and looked out at her backyard, at the formless shadows pressed against the glass. For a moment, she imagined a man standing by the fence. She could see him so clearly, the shape she'd invented, his face always out of focus. That's what she told the police later, that she'd seen him there, dressed in gray, lurking. She'd been sure he was out there, that she'd locked every door. He crept into her thoughts, a perfect villain stitched from grisly headlines and late-night TV. But tonight, it wasn't the stalker who stalked, it was Sam. She watched her friends, the women she'd measured herself against for years, and something deep and cold unfurled inside her chest. The air grew heavy, as if suffused with chloroform. The lights flickered, Marla's laughter caught in her throat. Gina fell silent. The others grew uneasy, glancing at Sam, as if seeing her for the first time. The next moments existed outside of time. A sharp metallic smell, the muffled pleas, the way the candlelight danced in pools growing on the polished floor. When it ended, the room was silent, save for the ticking of the clock Samantha bought on her last anniversary. The police believed every word. After all, Samantha's story matched the unease in the neighborhood, the rumors of a shadow seen in backyards, always just out of reach. They chalked up the carnage to evil entering their safe world, a violence imported, not homegrown. Everyone hugged Samantha, everyone brought casseroles. She watched their faces as they told her to stay strong, eyes flicking toward the windows where darkness pressed, careful not to meet her gaze for too long. Sometimes, at night, Samantha heard a whisper outside, and wondered if the story she'd woven had twined itself into her home. If one night, the fictional stalker would step out from her lies, finally real, finally watching her, like she always wanted him to. Then she'd lie awake, heart pounding, and wait for footsteps she almost hoped would come.